Hello viewers, my name is Monica Manana from Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. I'm here with you on Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan TV. Today I am joined by two women from Birmingham, Mrs. Matsveru and Mrs Jongwe. Two amazing women, very strong women who joined the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan more than a year ago, and both women had covered their mother on this policy. When the time came that they lost their mom, both were able to make a claim at the same time. I want to urge you viewers, listen to their story, for it will make an impact in your lives. Thank you.
Hello viewers, my name is Mrs. Chiwoniso Dorothea Matsveru. What I'm going to say now is rather overwhelming. In 2016, on the 1st of February, my grandmother died. We were moving from January disease, that's January, after Christmas and all the festive events in the whole of January. I had no money, and death is always untimely. But fortunately, because I joined the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, I quickly rang them and I told them that this is what had happened. And they said, don't worry, my Matsveru. They said they were going to call me in no time. And I said, what should I do? They said, just carry on with whatever you have to do. So I started packing up and everything because I had no money. And after an hour, they phoned me and they said they sent an email for me to fill in. I filled in that email and sent it back to them. And whilst I was doing that, they had already deposited the money into my account. They said, you carry on now to the banks, go and get your cash, change it to USA dollars, and be on your journey. Good luck. I did exactly that. And on the same night, I found myself flying out of Birmingham, out of UK. And I went to Zimbabwe and I helped my mother to bury her mother, who is my grandmother. So I came back and I thought that was over. But as if it is not enough, in November, on the 20th, on a Sunday, we got a call to say our mother was not well. We hoped she would get better, but the next day she passed away. On getting the news, we were heartbroken. I was, but because I knew that I joined Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan, I had pain, but no problems with money. So I phoned them immediately. The same thing again. They told me that, right, we'll arrange your money and everything. Don't worry, my Matsveru. They sent me an email, I filled it in, and in an hour, the money was again in my account, 2,500. So I went and took the money, changed it to USA dollars. I sorted my ticket. I sorted my other expenses and other things that I wanted to buy that would help me at the funeral. And then we went to Birmingham airport, and the next morning we found ourselves with my sister in Dubai, heading to Zimbabwe. It was a relief.
It was a really, really difficult time for us. It was hard when I got the news of the death of my mother. I was at work, alone, working by myself, just screaming there, not knowing what to do, until my manager sent somebody to relieve me. I left and came home. When I got here, it was very, very difficult. I didn't know what to touch. I was in such confusion. I'd asked to go on emergency leave because I didn't have any annual leave. That meant no money for me, no pay for me until I came back from Zimbabwe. So from nowhere, I'd forgotten about it, but they phoned me and said, oh, Mrs. Jongwe, we need your bank details. We need to put money into your account. They were very sorry about the loss. They were very supportive. And you know what? In times like this, that's when you need people like Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan.
Amen. Amen.
They really stood by me at a time when I was jittery and confused and not knowing what to do. I went through the whole process of filling in forms and scanning and emailing back, and they put the money into my account, and they encouraged me to go and change it. They told me, go and change at this shop or at that shop. Without them, I was in total confusion. And straight away, I got my money, took my luggages and went to the airport where I met my sister. It was a very difficult time for us, but I want to tell you we were strengthened by Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. They kept on phoning and make sure we're safe and make sure we got our flights and made sure we had gone. And even when we were in Zimbabwe, they phoned and spoke to my daughter who is there to make sure we'd arrived safely and with our money on us and how was everything. They are a caring, they are not just a business, they are family. They are very supportive.
Very effective.
We went the following day to check for our mother's casket, which was about, not a very good, it was good, but a cheaper one. And we bought the most expensive one in that shop.
Yes.
I and my sister had to put $1,000 each to make sure we give our mother a decent and dignified burial. We wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have made it without Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan.
Yes.
I'm so grateful. I am so thankful. I want to encourage you all, Zimbabwean people here in the United Kingdom, Mothers Union, Zinafi, Koki, Zidlofukas, Mtokas Queens, all the groups that I'm affiliated to, and even all those people who don't know me. I'm talking to you, I'm Dorcas, I'm Mrs Jongwe. I'm talking to you from the bottom of my heart. Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan will never leave you alone. They are with you in the most difficult time of your life. I am very thankful. Join together with your families, your children, your extended family. Make sure everybody is covered. My 75-year-old mother was covered and she rested in a very good coffin in peace. I thank you, Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan.
Yes, indeed. Because we had the money, we had to top up our mother's casket. And we had money to buy food. The funeral took a whole week. And we fed the multitude with quality food. It was a funeral, not an amo. When I came back, I encouraged all my family members, the whole clan. They've since joined this Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan because it's family. It's reliable. It's supportive. It understands. It's for us. We are here for them and they are here for us. We feel we are ready for any other funeral because we know where we have treasured our monies. We know where we have invested. Please, you join because it's worth it. Put your money where you know you'll get it back.
True.
Right, so you have heard for yourselves a story from two wonderful women, Mrs. Matsveru and Mrs. Jongwe, both women covering the same life. Their mother, who is now late, but now you see they have got a story to tell. Experience is a teacher. What you now need to see from all this is you can do something about your situation. You can actually cover yourself and avoid a double trauma of having to mourn a funeral and also have the double trouble of having no money. Cover yourself today so that you can have the peace of mind that you need. These women did it and they've got a story to tell. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in.